ask anything on this? Is it okay? Totally okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Now, let us shift this definition or uplift this definition for functions of complex variables. Suppose now, instead of fx equal to x square plus 1, I'm considering a function fz is equal to z square plus 1. Here I considered fx equal to x square plus 1. I'm changing it a bit. I'm considering fz equal to z square plus 1, where my z is a complex number. I'm considering this. So the basic issue is how I can plot this. What is the difficulty in plotting? Now, if you look at the function carefully, your input variables are z. That means your input variables are complex numbers. That means now your set changes to the set of complex numbers, your domain set. Clear? If z is a complex number, z square, that means z multiplied with itself twice. Now we know we can multiply two complex numbers if you recollect the ordered pair notation. So your product will also be an ordered pair. So your product will also be a complex number. So your output will also be a complex number.
Yes,
So
sir.
your
Yes, sir.
set of complex numbers, your B is the set of complex numbers. That means
Yes, sir.
your both domain and range needs to be replaced by set of complex numbers. Now, if I try to plot an analogous diagram, here my domain is the real line because set of real numbers can be represented in this line. My codomain is also a line because the set of real numbers can be represented by this line. But now, if I have to draw analogous diagram, the problem is this domain now, instead of a line, means instead of the set of real numbers, will be the set of complex numbers. Now, set of complex numbers is represented, as we just discussed, by a plane. So this line now needs to be replaced by a plane. Clear? The domain. And the range also needs to be replaced. Sorry. The range also needs to be replaced by a line. This vertical line also needs to be replaced by a plane. So as a result, my axis system will become two-dimensional for this domain, two-dimensional for this codomain. Means I'll have a plane as my horizontal axis, another plane as my vertical axis. And everything is to be plotted taking that as a reference frame. So as a result, my entire diagram will somehow look like a four-dimensional object. My entire system needs to be switched to four-dimensional from two-dimension. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But can we plot it? At least I cannot plot it. How I will plot a four-dimensional system and how we can visualize the geometry there? I cannot plot it. Can you plot it? So that is utterly difficult, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
that's why thinking about a single axis system which will provide you both the domain and the range, or both the variable value and the functional value, is pretty difficult. The speciality of this particular diagram is you have one axis system where you are getting both the variable value and the functional value. But for complex numbers, it's very difficult because if you think from this perspective, you need to work on four-dimensional object. That is not possible. So how we plot a complex number? Pretty simple. The basic idea is instead of having a single axis system representing both your domain and range, we will have now two axis system. One which will represent the phenomena in the domain, another one which will represent the phenomena in the codomain. So let us have that. Let us consider this is one axis system, which will be my domain axis system, and another axis system, which will be my codomain axis system. Now, if I consider this fz as, since this whole thing will be another complex number, let us denote that by w. And I'm denoting the function as w is equal to f of z is equal to say z square plus 1. So let us consider this is my w. This is another complex number. So with as a take from that, let us consider that means my domain variable is z, my codomain variable is w. So I am considering this plane as the z plane and this codomain plane as the w plane. Now, so here the variable is z. Now, whatever value of z you plug in, whatever value of z you plug into this function, that z will be can be represented as r e to the power I theta for some r and some theta, because you can represent every complex number in its polar form. So
Yes,
when
sir.
you represent whatever z you plugging in this function, you can represent that as z equal to r e to the power I theta. So that z, whatever you are plugging, will lie somewhere on this particular circle of radius r.
Yes.
If I consider this as a circle
sir.
of radius r, this z will lie somewhere in this circle. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And if this is my z, if I calculate this z square, what will be my z square? Okay, fine. Let me think about z square first. So what will be my z square? Z square will be r square e to the power I into 2 theta. Correct? If this is my z square, then z square will be r square e to the power I into 2 theta. That means if z is lying on the circle of radius r, z square will lie on a circle of radius r square. Now, if I give one shift to this circle, if I consider z square plus 1, what will happen then? If I give a shift to this circle, if I
Center will
consider
change.
The center
z
will
square
change.
equals to
Center will be changed.
center will be changed. Center will be changed to which point?
0, 0, 1.
0, 0, 2, 0, 1.
0, 1 or 1, 0, because this is your domain plane. Let me clarify the axis once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Correct? Here I have I, 2i, 3i, etc. So 1, 2, 3, etc. I, 2i, 3i, etc. So where z this circle will shift?
0,
But the
1.
center will be on
0,
I.
1.
Your
I
0, 1 means if you think from the Cartesian reference system, your 0, 1 is actually this I. Am I right or
I.
not?
Yes, sir.
And if you talk about this point is the coordinate is 1, 0. So if I consider z square plus 1, what will happen? And you will parallelly tell me if I consider say z square plus I, what will happen? If I consider z square plus 1,
Sir,
what
can you
will happen?
explain this
If
part
I
of the
Then
consider z
shift
square plus
across
I,
X
what will happen?
axis.
Shift will be the x-axis. Point center
If
will be at
if
1,
there is 1,
Center will be
1, 0.
if it
Yes,
is
sir.
Z
at
square
this point.
plus 1.
At this point. So that means I will get another circle where the center will be at this point and the circle will be the radius will be square than whatever is the radius in this place. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, if this r is
Sir,
an
can you
integer,
explain?
then certainly the radius will increase. If r is a fraction, the radius will decrease.
Decrease.
So how the circle will look like, that will specifically depend on what is your value of r.
R.
So now let us consider, for the sake of discussion, r is an integer. So I probably will be getting a circle which is much bigger, something like this. Am I right? Just for an example, for the sake of discussion, r might get reduced also if r is a fraction. So r will be a circle of different radius. Means if r is 1, the two circle will be same. Am I clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If r is 1, the two circle will be same. If r is slightly means an integer, means 2, 3, 4, you know r square will be 4, 9, etc. So the circle will increase. If r is a fraction, say half, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, you know if r is half, r square will be 1 by 4, so it will further decrease. So whatever is the circle, that will categorically depend on r, but the situation will be something like this. Am I clear?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Sir,
sir, can you explain me the shifting part of z square plus 1, sir?
So if z square is this circle, so for example, consider if z square is this circle, suppose this is z square. Okay, means not z square is not this circle, means z square lies in this circle.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me in which circle z square plus 1 will lie? So this point will take a shift to 1.
Yes, sir.
This point will take a 1 shift.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Now that means if I consider all other points on this circle, if z is any other point on this circle, and if I think about z square plus 1, I can say that every point has shifted to plus 1.
Yes, sir.
So as a result, what happened? Your entire circle got shifted to plus 1.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So your origin got shifted to 1, 0. Now
Yes, sir.
instead of z square plus 1, if I consider z square plus I, so if this point is z square, it will take an I shift.
Yes, sir.
Now I shift means a vertical shift.
Yes, sir.
So if you give an I shift to all other points, the entire circle will shifted to I amount vertically.
Yes, sir.
So your origin will be shifted to this
0,
point I, 0 if you consider z square plus I, and when
Yes,
you
sir.
consider z square plus 1, your circle will shifted to horizontally, and your origin will come to 1, 0.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay now?
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear to everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Actually, you can think it as a composition of two
Yes, sir.
individual mapping. One, from Z, you think there is an intermediate step. From Z, you are moving to Z square plus 1. From Z, you are moving to Z square. This takes Z to Z square. And this takes Z square to Z square plus 1. Sorry. Am I right? You have two transformations. To think about z square plus 1, you can think about two transformation. One for z to z square and another for z square to z square plus 1. So as a composition of two transformation, you get where z moves as an effect of z square plus 1. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it absolutely clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So now, can you tell me? So actually, if we try to visualize, if here I have my z, in this particular circle, I will have my z square plus 1. But keep in mind, whatever is your argument of z in this circle, that argument gets doubled in this particular circle. Am I right or not?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
if you have, now remember, due to this shifting, your argument is not changing. Am I clear or not? Due to this shifting, your argument is not changing. Only you are slightly shifting the circle. So the argument of every point is remaining same. You are not rotating the circle. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Am I clear or not?
Yes, sir.
To rotate, you have to multiply an exponent. But here we are not rotating. Keep in mind, we are just shifting. When you add a constant, you get a shift. When you multiply an exponential value, then you will get a rotation, because it's pretty simple. Here, if I multiply, say, e to the power something, e to the power 5. So then you will multiply the two term, and you will say e to the power I5 if I multiply. Then you will multiply the two term, and as a result, you will get e to the power I into 2 theta plus 5. So your angle 2 theta got a rotation 5 further. Am I clear or not?
Yes, sir.
So since we are only translating, the argument will not change. Only we will get a shift. So can you tell me now, if I consider a point, say this, if I consider this particular point, what is the argument of this point?
Zero.
What is the argument of this point? 0
0.
in this circle. So whenever you map this point by your mapping FZ, then can you tell me where this point will go? This point now, as per the definition, will be shifted to a circle of radius r square centered at 1, 0, that means this circle, with an angle double of argument of this. Now double of 0 is 0, so this will be mapped to this particular point. Am I correct?
0. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now remember, your axis system is this. If you consider an axis passing through the center. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Means if you consider this. Means actually my frame of reference is this. But don't consider that this line is passing through your origin now. This line means the imaginary axis is not passing through the origin. Keep that in mind. Okay. So now, can you tell me, if I consider this particular point, what is the argument of this particular point? Say,
Pi by
let
2.
me use a different color.
Pi
This
by
blue
2.
point. What is the
Pi by
argument
90
of this
degrees,
blue point?
Pi by 2.
Pi by
Pi by
2. So in this circle, where this blue
90
point
degrees,
will
sir.
move,
90.
this will move to pi. So this will move to pi. Because the angle is getting doubled. The argument is getting doubled. And it will be on a circle of radius r square centered at 0. That means now the image of this point will be this one. The image of this point will be this one. Now, if I consider another point, say for example, if I consider this particular point, can you tell me under this mapping or function where this point will move? What is the argument here?
Minus pi.
Pi.
Pi, pi,
Argument
not
here is pi. So what will
Pi.
happen in this circle?
Pi.
The argument will get doubled. So the argument will be
Minus pi.
2 pi is 0.
Minus pi.
2 pi.
the
Minus
argument will be
Pi.
here the argument is pi. Here the value of theta is equal to pi. So here, what will be the argument? Argument gets doubled. So what will be the
2
argument?
pi.
Pi into 2. So 2 pi. 2 pi means which point? This
0.
point. So you will get an overlap. What the point?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You will get an overlap. So at this particular point, at this particular place, two images will come. One for this pink, one for this green. Am I clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now, if I consider this particular point, if I consider, say, this particular yellow point, can you tell me what is the argument? Means roughly, what it looks like?
Pi by 4, sir.
45.
Pi by 4.
Pi by 4.
This pi by 4. So what will be the argument here?
Pi by 2.
Pi by 2.
Pi by 2.
Pi by 2.
Here it will lie in a point with argument pi by 2. And remember, now the origin is shifted. Origin is shifted to 1, 0. So can you tell me where that point will lie? On this axis, on the imaginary axis.
Yes, sir.
If you don't shift the origin, then the double of pi by 4 will be pi by 2.
Yes,
That means
sir.
pi by 2 means it will lie on the vertical axis. Now you have shifted.
So the point-
So where it will lie?
So the
It will lie in the first quadrant, sir.
Sir, 1 comma r square.
R square.
It will lie in the first quadrant.
One.
Where?
First quadrant. 1 comma
1 comma r square.
1 comma
Can
r.
I say this
Yeah.
place?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Because when you think about z square, it will come to this particular place.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When you gave a one shift, it has just shifted to this particular place. So my final answer is this point will come to this place. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes,
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 sir.
sir. Yes,
In
sir.
a way, that is, now if I ask you, can you tell me where this particular region will be shifted if I have a region like this? Can you tell me where this particular region will be shifted?
Above the pi by 4
Sir,
region.
0 to that part.
Okay.
0 to that
So can I say that the region will be shifted to
Yes,
this part?
0 to
Yes, sir.
0 to pi by 2. Like,
Yes, sir.
Can I say it will be shifted to this?
yes, sir.
Because if you consider
sir.
only z square, your region will be like see means on this the entire first quadrant.
Yes,
Am I right
sir.
or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
But you have shifted the
Yes, sir.
circle, so everything got shifted a bit. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So this is
Yes,
how
sir.
we visualize. This is how we visualize functions by means of this polar representation. Clear to you all?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So I think I have crossed
sir.
my time limit. So I'm ending this
Yes.
meeting now. If you have any question on this, you can text me or send me emails or whatever. And by the way, you can access my video also. I have posted a video on this function thing, so you can watch that also and raise your questions in the comment section also. So is it clear to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's it
Yes,
for
sir.
this class. Bye bye. Take care. I've already crossed
Thank you,
my time. You have another class. So I'm ending the meeting.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Bye. Take care. Bye.
Bye, sir.